Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, please rise to the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see
by the dawn's early light
what so brightly you had at the twilight's last gleaming of bright stars and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air.
Chilibud, the renewable energy microclimate. Holy fuck, man, we've reached the singularity of buzzwords. Is this a practical joke? Is this a prank one? No. This is real. Okay. Rich Cartwright, he's from the UK, so we already know he's trash. Let's check him out. Let's go, bitch.
Hi, my name's Rich, and I am the creator of Chilibud. Chilibud is a new refreshing product, which has been designed to help renewable energy awareness and at the same time help grow your favourite chilies. My love of chili coincides.
Where are the Muslims in this video? This is not Muslim. Diverse enough for me. This isn't representative. This is white patriarchy. I want to see Muslims working on this project with us.
Sides with sports that give us massive thrills, such as surfing and snowboarding.
Skateboarding? Racist? Whoa, hashtag racist?
I wanted to increase the growing season of my chili plants. Having worked in the renewable energy industry, I found ways to apply the design to increase the sunlight and also maintain insulation levels throughout its growing season. Chilibud is a tube which behaves as a
tube. It's a tube, mate.
A new form
It's a bloody tube.
for a renewable energy propagator.
Hey, mate, it's a bloody tube. Hello.
The diameter is 300 millimeters, and the
How big is it in inches? 500 millimeters? Nah, I ain't with that. I want inches.
Whether it be over a cloud farm.
That's amazing. That's an amazing device, mate. You'll get the sunlight passing under the chili bags. Holy shit. He needs 6 minutes to sell this thing? Fuck you, dude. He's on Facebook. Let's see what he's into. Interested in boys or girls? What are you into, Rich? He's straight, right? What's with him posting male underwear?
Decided to intensify my ice bucket challenge.
Goodbye, Europe. This is a secret used by many of the guys on Shark Tank. When someone's pitching their idea to you, you have to imagine that they're doing it in an old, drunk, hip-hop uncle way. And if the idea still holds water when it's coming at you like that, like, check this out, playboy, we gonna call this shit Uber, yo. We gonna have all kinds of cars going around shit. We gonna have, like, drivers gonna come, they gonna make $5,000 a month. And it's like this, look, we just need to get a little bit of money to get ourselves off the ground to get that Toyota Corolla, see? Yeah, it sounds, alright, that sounds fine. Like, that sounds, if it still holds water, then it's probably a good idea. We are a small family farm in Western Oregon, specializing in lavender. Wow! Oh, you can't buy lavender from China for less than 2 pennies? You better get the organic lavender from Oregon. Why you gonna buy Chinese lavender? You don't buy it cheap. You try to grow yourself, it's too complicated. It's too complicated. You don't want to grow lavender. Do something more American. Like make a cheeseburger. Why you want to farm lavender? That's no good. There's no money there. You cannot make money. You're not going to make money. You can't compete with Chinese lavender. That's because it's still your Chinese secret. A lavender made of antifreeze. Bang. China. You know, if I wanted to go to China, I decided a cheaper way is just go in Walmart and find like a dusty corner that's full of like bugs and plastic, and like maybe someone jerked off there on their break. And just go in there and hang out in that corner, and that's like China. So instead of going to China, you can go there. Suspect of the joke. I'm not being silly here. Come on.
Hi guys, I'm super gay.
I like penis in my butt. Blah blah blah.
Cool. That's cool. You deserve $10,000 for that. Wow. Yucky ancestry. Mestizo. Whoa. Ching chong ching. You know, the Chinese are very reasonable about this race stuff. The Chinese really have a handle on race. If you ask an old Chinese man, oh, what province are you from? Or what super oppressed? I'm Chinese. Get out of my face with that. They don't have time, okay? The Chinese do not have time with this muck talk. All right? Get out of there. The Chinese very practical, very wise. Chinese, you go to a Chinese man, you tell him, hey, excuse me, Mr. Chinese man, I'm mestizo with Yaqui ancestry. Also, I'm transgender, which means my penis is a vagina. Whoa! Isn't that cool? You know what he's gonna say to you? He's gonna go, oh, I don't want to hit that. Why don't you hit the job? I have to go do laundry. Oh, that's all. Shit. That's what they say. That's why I like the Chinese more than any other group. Bang! All right. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Jehovah's Witness, blah, blah, blah. You know what? This is just a fucking pile of crap. This is just whining, okay? Everybody has problems. Normal people get kicked out of the house by their fathers, okay? Everybody has a batshit father who's going to kick them out of the house for wearing an Invader Zim t-shirt, okay? So when you tell your dad that you are a pee-pee man or a chi-chi man instead of a pee-pee man, you know what he's going to say? He's going to say, Aye, Daniel, what are you talking about? I don't understand. You tell me you have a vagina? No, you were a boy. You can't explain that type of stuff to an immigrant, all right? It's not going to work. A first-generation immigrant does not want to hear that their son or daughter had a penis or vagina vasectomy. They don't want to hear that, okay? They don't understand it. You can't. They understand corn chichitos. And that's not me being racist. That's based on statistical facts, all right? 98% of first-generation immigrant fathers do not want to hear about what you plan to surgically do with your corn chichitos. Okay? I seriously don't think they should. They shouldn't teach. Let's get serious for a minute. Let's talk about race. Yo, Sandy D here. Let's talk about race. Nonsense. Get real. I don't think they should teach kids in school about slavery. They just shouldn't. You can't, if you're 12 years old, and you're a black kid, having a teacher tell you that your people were treated as animals, it's psychologically, you can't do that. You can't do that and expect to have any sort of integration or, you know, this faggot society you're trying to build here. I mean, obviously, we could all be segregated, like the Black Lives Matter movement wants to create a new Africa inside the borders of the United States, which would be pretty cool. I would like that. They can take New York, they can take wherever else, Ferguson, whatever zones they want, and then have a totally bordered off Africa zone. And if the Black Lives Matter movement wants to do that, I say give it to them. Okay. However, you can't have this dreamland utopia faggot society that everybody wants. You can't be telling children about slavery. You just can't. Okay. If I had, especially people who are like prone to this like victim whining complex mentality, you can't give them fuel. Please help me! Please! There's only so long you can do that before society starts to fall apart. Anyway, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your support of a native trans film. Dude. Hey, Diamond Perry presents The Woman Philosopher. Did you pick two black ladies for this? Is Diamond Perry black? I don't want to do another black woman. It's going to seem like I'm incredibly racist. A Alright, we'll invert the video and pretend that Diamond Perry, the woman philosopher, is white. Alright? I'm done. I'm done bad-mouthing these beautiful black women. They, you know, their lives matter. So Diamond Perry, we're gonna treat you like a white girl. The woman philosopher, is this a no video, no brains type deal? Yeah. Holy fucking shit, look at that face, dude. Author/poet, Diamond Perry. Okay, let's read what our stupid book says in the back. The woman philosopher, quote unquote. This is definitely an autobiography about how many dicks she sucked. You know, just to let you know in advance, yes, it's an autobiography where she talks about all the dicks she sucked. Better to attempt to achieve than not achieve at all. Quote, author Diamond Perry. It is those very words and quotes that allow this publication, Diamond Perry, the woman philosopher, in existence. It is possible, and one must believe in possibilities and self, period. For one who does not believe in self-worth and motivation, success will not exist. Quoted, author Diamond Perry. This book is filled with quotes from author Diamond Perry, giving you a formula for life success and self-worth, the non-existent of failure, period. Read, enjoy, and use the formula of life success to succeed in life, for it is given to you in this extraordinary book. Diamond Perry is the woman philosopher. Fuck, that's a mouthful. Alright, bring it in. Let's talk about race for a second. Hi, bitch. Oh man, Diamond Perry. Look, if you're gonna be, you look to be about 33 years old. You're a native English speaker. Out of 10 sentences, 2 of them have the proper noun-verb structure. Okay. When I'm talking about predicates, I'm not talking about felonies. I'm talking about sentence structure, and you don't have it, okay? That's why, Diamond Perry, I'm sorry. Girl, you're getting the belt. Diamond Perry, girl. Diamond Perry, girl, you're getting the belt, girl. I told you, child, you shouldn't have been making them books. Child, I'm gonna beat the devil out of here. Rebuke the devil. Rebuke the devil. That's what your daddy calls a whooping, girl. Okay, we got an overload of IQ points coming your way. We have the Diamond Perry interview talking about upcoming projects 2012.
What title do you hold in the industry?
R&B recording artist, film producer, screenplay writer, and author.
Here we go again.
What projects are you?
And car designer, and brain surgeon, and...
My first production is called Jordan. I wrote and am the producer on Jordan and also the co-star as well. I'm currently working on my album. It is titled Reflections of Love, and Reflections of Love is due to release sometime after Jordan.
Where will you be promoting your film production?
Toxic aspirations. Look, if you're not talented, if you suck, no, you're not going to be a musician, you're not going to make it, be a graphic designer. You probably suck. You need to find a way to make money. You can't be walking around saying that you're a film producer or a record label owner or that you're going to be a graphic designer when you are not any good, okay? The economy doesn't scale that way, okay? We have 7 billion people in the world. That doesn't mean that we need 1 million graphic designers. You need, you know, a handful of graphic designers designing good things, and then the rest of you just fucking die. Okay, get a job working at Wendy's. Find a way to make, realistically, find a way to make money, alright? And don't be ashamed because the blue collar thing, just try to save money and try to get yourself established, and you're not going to be a fucking graphic designer, you're not going to be an R&B singer, okay? Diamond Perry, I don't know what to tell you. Start a fucking hair braiding business or something. If your income is capped, is leveled off at welfare, and you start actually taking paychecks that aren't under the table, and you'll lose your welfare. Then get a cash job. Stack them chips, girl. Buy them handbags. But this book is not a real thing, Diamond. And you raised $0 for a $1,500 goal, which means you didn't even have the self-respect and dignity to pledge $20 for your own project. You probably didn't have it. You probably didn't have that $20, bitch. You don't even have $20, you broke bitch. DiamondPerry.blog.com. I've never seen .blog.com. What is blog.com? Is this some kind of ghetto? This is the most ghetto-looking blog I've ever seen. Look how ghetto you are, Diamond. Oh, fuck, man. You are a diamond in the rough. Emphasis on rough. Oh, wow. I've seen this before. The Diamond Perry Show. Here she's interviewing a chef. Welcome Chef Aaron Scott of Atlanta, Georgia. Cooked his first dish at age 11 and has been whipping up signature dishes ever since. Scott, at 21, has mastered culinary excellence on every level. He's known for his signature sweet potato pie, red velvet cake, and baked macaroni and cheese. Epic Teen Awareness Showcase. Man, Diamond Perry is an activist. Too bad she doesn't even have 20 goddamn motherfucking dollars to put on her own project, girl. You broke bitch. Girl, you are a broke bitch. Teen Awareness Showcase. Powered by blog.com. This is the most low-budget ghetto web publishing platform I've ever seen. Initial D. Music. Music is not an industry that can support a million broke bitches. Okay? You have to be exceptional. If you're doing something creative, in music, you can take a music file and copy it, or put it on a CD and send it to somebody else. Okay, so we don't need like traveling bards to play live music. We don't need musicians toiling away at the music factory. We need like a small amount of really good musicians to make music, and then we'll just, you can copy the files. You can just distribute them somehow. You can make records and tapes and things like that. So the economy can't support 20 million musicians in America. You're not good enough. You gotta be part of the top 1%. I'm a 1%er. Chef Aaron Scott, with his signature sweet potato pie and red velvet cake. And that's another thing. Let's talk about race for a second here. Yo. It's your boy. Hey Jack. Hey Jack, it's your boy saying crack is whack. And I'm back with the black attack. And I got one question for you, motherfucker. What's the deal with white people? Turn the monitor off, turn the speakers off for 30 seconds. I gotta talk to my brothers and my sisters out there real quick. Hey guys, what is the deal with red velvet cake? Why is that like a black cultural thing? Red velvet cake. Why? Thank you. That's all. Just want to know. Email me. The one black MBE fan. Email me. Tell me what the deal is with red velvet. Anyway, I think that's enough of my rambling. Economy 101 for blacks. I'm the white savior. I'm the white savior. Black people out there, listen to me. I'm your white savior. I'm also not racist. Anti-racist. Love them. Kissing them. I was out there kissing and hugging them all day. And that's all I have to say about that. Yo, that's it for the Divas, yo. Your boy Sammy D's gotta get rolling. See? Peace. Keep doing the song, John.
Review, A Positive, Honest Community for Women by Claire Cully. Now, I'm already a little bit skeptical. I'm skeptical of a woman's ability to provide or create a positive, honest community for women. I think that's a job best left to a man, perhaps someone like me. I could create a positive, honest community for women. It would be called samshorrors.com, samssexysubmissivesluts.com. And you would go there, and it would tell you everything you need to know about being a modern woman. And I'm not a misogynist. Some woman was in my face. She was like, I'm a businesswoman. And she had an MBA, and she had a successful track record working in executive positions at companies. And maybe she had she'd invented some product or something. Then I'd be like, oh, wow, you're a businessman. You're a businesswoman. Cool. But if you're just some ugly person who's still trying to figure out what they're doing with their life because you didn't know in your 20s that you were supposed to be training to become a better wife, then I can't help you. You're not a businesswoman. Sorry, you're a busted old hoe. I don't clean up after my cats.
I am single.
No shit, you're single. You frumpy pig. Man, you have the worst combination. First of all, you're an ugly, frumpy, pumpkin-head pig. Second of all, you have these bright red fuck-me lips. Okay? And I know, it's... Bro, women can wear makeup whenever they want. It's just like wearing shoes or something for guys. It's like you shouldn't get on their case about it. Okay, well, no, because the purpose of makeup is to make your face look like a baboon's ass, which is what Pumpkinhead here has done. And it doesn't quite link up because your face is so busted and ugly that she reminds me of this kid I went to high school with, Matt. And I would rather fuck Matt than fuck her, quite honestly. And Matt can probably cook for himself. She can't cook. She refuses to cook. She shares the meal cooking duties with her boyfriend, with her gay boyfriend. I'm single. Yeah, of course you're single. And all the guys you dated so far are gay. Because only a gay man would fuck you. Because you look like a gay man. Fuck you. But yeah, maybe if you make your lipstick a little bit wider, if you get some more red on there, then maybe you'll be more fuckable. Okay, babe? Pick me a sandwich, babe. Look, unless you can come up with a business and like tell people the name of your business and maybe they'll recognize it, or you can tell them about a magazine that it was written in. Don't say you're an entrepreneur. Say, yeah, I came up with Tweezly. It's an app. It was written about in Forbes magazine. If you can't do that, if you can't say that you created something, you're not really an entrepreneur. You're like, you just say I fuck around a lot. I spend my time fucking around.
Oh, my period.
I'm the period. Damn! Well, I'm a man, and I have skid marks and a lot of smegma. I have skid marks in my underwear. I'm a man. My sheets are covered in semen, and I can say that because I'm an empowered man. I'm a big, strong man. I'm not going to do what any woman says. My sheets are covered in semen, and I have skid marks all over my underwear. What do you think about that? It's true, he says. Yeah, well, I'm a man. I'm a man, so thankfully I don't have to talk about my bodily functions for validation. Thank God I'm a man, because I don't have to bring up my own bodily functions for a feeling of brotherhood or show how strong I am or whatever. You get private shit private.
I'm a comedian.
No, you're not.
I'm vegan.
You're fucking ugly, dude. You look like if D. Antwoord volunteered her face. You look like D. Antwoord got in a car accident. I like that haircut, though. I'm going for something similar.
I'm a freelancer.
I'm a freelancer. Do I need to say anything about that? AKA you're unemployed, the same thing as entrepreneur? What do you freelance at? Showing off your crotch? What do you get paid? $6,000 a year? You can't do Kickstarter TV. Stupid.
We are all different.
We are totally useless. We need state support to survive. Unless the state steals from people in the form of taxes and gives it back to us in the form of welfare, we won't survive. We rely on men and the state to survive.
The review was set up to create a positive platform for women of all ages.
At all stages of their lives to get advice, develop a deeper understanding of themselves and be supported by others.
How can anyone love, not a British woman, a British person? How can you love that? How can anyone love such an unlovable, ugly person? You know? I don't want to sound too, I don't want to sound too, but ugly people, I just don't understand how they find love, because they're so unlovable. Sit up! If you had a big pumpkin head, and she's saying, sit up! Things like that, in British, in English. He's set up for all ages! Big pumpkin head, she's riding you. How can you love that? How are you sexually attracted? I don't understand biology, okay? Look, God I don't understand how you made evolution work, okay? Because if the point of human existence is to procreate and further the gene, then I don't understand how a big pumpkin head who says things like "shut up," I don't understand how that could be conducive to, because I'm not attracted to that, and I don't understand how any man could ever be attracted to that. Like, how could you nut in that? And I guess it's because there's such an endless supply of pussy men who will just take anything, and that's the answer to that question. So I do understand. Oh, I'm riding you, we're gonna get set up!
Or maybe she's looking to achieve something new.
The W Review was set up to create a positive platform for women of all ages.
I'm riding you, I'm gonna procreate. You're gonna drop the seed in me. You're gonna be set up for all ages. For
women of all ages.
Pumpkin head! I can't believe people talk like that. Fuck, man.
Stages of their lives
That
to
sounds
get
harsh.
advice, develop a deeper understanding of themselves and
Shut
be
up.
supported by others.
In this modern age, it's important to take time out and focus on the issues
that are important to ourselves.
and not feel judged or inferior while we're doing it.
We created this open,
honest community so that women in the UK and around the world
would have a space to feel both inquisitive and empowered.
This is why we're launching our Kickstarter.
No offense, but women feel inquisitive and empowered all the fucking time. Women are always asking obvious questions and testing the boundaries of their entitlement. Okay? What? You gonna beat me? Because most domestic violence is initiated by women. You gonna come beat me? Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Most domestic violence is started by women, but most of the time it's finished by men. Just kidding. Sorry. A safe space for women to feel inquisitive and empowered. That's all women do, is feel inquisitive and empowered. How much can I get away with today? That's the question that combines their inquisitiveness with their empoweredness. How much shit can I pull today? I'm kidding. They know it's a joke. This is my racist Southern character. We're in Atlanta. I'm doing my racist Larry the Cable Guy. I don't believe in any of this stuff. You know I'm a feminist. You know I believe in female. Guys, you know I believe that females and men are 100% biologically equal. The only reason why one group of people would ever do worse than another group of people is because of the system, bruh. Fuck you.
Kickstarter on International Women's Day.
The UK celebrates all that we've achieved and all that we've yet to accomplish.
It's not a day from separating ourselves out from men.
It's simply a day to celebrate how far we've come.
At the W Review, we want every day to share value.
Back to my earlier point. Imagine if men were making this video. We need a day to celebrate how far we've come. What's the rebuttal to that? Oh, all human history is about the white male. Cheers, a toast to white men. I say we have a day, International Women's Day, to celebrate all the great women, inventors, mathematicians, all the best inventions made by women, such as the traffic light, peanut butter, cell phone. Did you know a cell phone was actually invented by women? The automobile was invented by women. Pacemaker saves millions of lives every year. Invented by a woman. You didn't know that, did you? Elevators invented by women. All the great works of literature by women. 80% of the Western canon is by women. And the reason why more women didn't write books is because men were oppressing them. Saying, you can't write, put that pen down, or I'll beat you. That's the way it was in olden times. What other inventions are there by women? The laptop? LCD screens, that's right. LCD screens. The blender. What else was invented by women? Airplanes. For the first couple years of airplane design, it was only women making airplanes. And then the men came in and took all the credit for it. So fuck you.
Since we started our little community 3 months ago, we've been bowled over by how many women have contributed to the site, shared our articles and interacted with us on social media. In those 3 short months, we've already received national press, we've had over 100,000 page views, and we've met so many inspiring women.
If that were true, you would have more than 39 backers. You liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. And you're ugly.
But we want to go further. We want to reach out and talk about more of the issues that are affecting real women, from body image to mental health, from careers to relationships, from parenting to business. We want to be able to make conversations happen. But in order to do that, we're going to need a little bit of help.
Just a small pledge could help transform our community and go towards supporting thousands of women all over the world.
Your pledges will help us develop our politics, LGBTQT and teen sections, as well as pay our contributors who are currently all volunteers. We want to champion women in the workplace and support fairer wages, and it's extremely important to us that we can do that.
If you want this to work, if you want it to pop off, you have to be, first of all, one of you has to be fuckable, okay? Zoe Quinn, even though she's a hideous troll pig, she's such a trash heap that she's very sexy. So you need something like that on your team to get the wallets flowing. You need someone, when I see Zoe Quinn, before she opens her mouth, I go like this, do I have enough money for this little hoe? Yeah. That's what I think of right away. That's my big problem, is I think about seeding inside trash heaps. I gotta stop thinking about that. Stop thinking evil thoughts. What can I say? Just another entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are like oatmeal, okay? Each little grain is useless, but together they can feed me. My brief experience in the corporate world is that men, when they have poor performance, they get yelled at. When they contribute to a hostile working environment, they get yelled at. And what women bring to the table is the inability to take criticism and almost magical ability to escalate workplace drama and feminize an office. And that's what I've seen firsthand. And that's why I think there should be a workplace pay gap. But I'm just making a joke right now, so don't listen to me. The point is that if you're too lazy to type in gender pay gap debunked and read a little bit, then fuck you. And if you have read about it and you realize that that argument is flawed, you continue making it because the ends justify the means. The way I see it, that's what separates the left from the right. I haven't met or talked to too many people who genuinely are evil, who get off on keeping the poor down or killing babies or who have like evil motives. But what I've seen, that the left is much quicker to jump to any tactic that they think will get their point across, or just attacking people, ruining people's careers because of some racist remark they said or whatever. Using flawed arguments knowingly.
Beauty is more than skin deep. We also need a little help with the maintenance.
Look at how she's squinting when she says this. You can tell she doesn't believe what she's saying. Beauty is more than skin deep. No. You know that you're telling a fib right now. You know that, and that's why your face is going sideways first of all, and second of all, squinching up like this. Beauty is more than skin deep. That's what the script says. I don't know. I spend a lot of time on surface level beauty. I spend a lot of my personal time thinking about hair and makeup and how to make myself look better without self-discipline, such as not eating. That's off the table. But I put on a lot of makeup. But it's more than skin deep. It's about what's inside too. Look, if I have egg in my teeth and I'm talking to you, tell me. Okay, don't let me keep talking with egg in my teeth. I feel like a fool. Beauty's more than skin deep? I guess. But beauty, the thing is, to women, beauty is not more than skin deep. Beauty is very surface level. Women are very concerned with beauty. Women know about beauty. They spend time, they spend hours working on makeup and things like that. And there's a lot of girls out there who aren't into that stuff, and that's really cool. But to men, take you for example. You've got big, broad shoulders. Okay, I can tell you have big arms. Your arms are probably bigger than mine. You look like a female softball player. You look like you've been hitting the softball field hard for the past 15 years. Your face is a little bit weathered. You have kind of a Gary Busey look to you from this angle. You look kind of pockmarked. You look like your face is kind of like a war zone, a war-torn crater zone. Your haircut's really stupid. You look like a shithead. Your bangs are just like shitty, like in your eyes. Your eyes are so surrounded by black. It's like you look like a cartoon character. You look like shit. Now, that said, for a man, beauty is not skin deep because you, big husky softball player, maybe we're at the grocery store, okay, and you see me and you say to yourself, my God, that's the man that I want to spend the rest of my life with. You see me and you say to yourself, that's a man who is driven by his purpose. He knows what he's doing. He's handsome. He's gorgeous. He's a little bit chubby, but I can tell that he has immense power within. I can tell he's going to be big one day. And so you say to yourself, I'm going to adjust myself. I'm going to act right. I'm going to be the woman that this guy wants. Now, your ugly face, your big body, if you were dating me, and if you were sexually accommodating, and if you were attentive and loving, and a good cook, and not a berater or a belittler of men, and you kept your stupid opinions to yourself, then I could see someone, being in love with you and dating you and being together with you, and that's not absurd to me. So my point is that for men, beauty is not skin deep. Beauty is holistic. So fix your fucking behavior. Stop spending so much time wasting money at the makeup counter, and maybe learn how to please a man. Does that sound crazy? That's sexist. Learn how to please. There's fucking every woman's magazine is 10 ways my man should please me better. 10 ways you can please your woman. Every men's magazine, 50 ways to please a woman. Cosmo, 10 ways your man's not pleasing you. Esquire, 15 ways to please a woman. Please the woman. How about you figure out how to please a man? Spend half an hour a day thinking about what you could do to make yourself more valuable as a mate. Okay? Is that sexist? I think both sexes should do that. I think men and women should do that. Women are the ones who aren't doing it. That's the problem. That's the problem. You take this big mancubus sea cow and you paint it up with clown paint, and you go to bars and you say, hey, even though I'm 35 and big, I'm still valuable. I hold the power. I have the power and the keys, the cards. You want a blowjob? You have to jump through hoops for me. Okay? Instead of doing that, what if you were just like, I've spent time thinking about what I need to do to be a better partner, and ready to cook and clean and take care of a man. What if you were like that? What if you said that? Is that crazy? Is that like sexist? Is that crazy and sexist? What? Is this guy serious? Dude, come on! They're equals! Women and men are equals! Men, 10 ways to eat pussy for 2 hours. 15 ways you need to eat pussy. If man, you need to have abs. As a man, you need to have abs. Anyway, that's what the fear thought to me. The comedic thoughts, it's not real. I'm not really giving my opinion. My real opinion is that I worship any woman. You're on your period, I worship you, I love you and adore you. I will take care of you. And you should make more money than me, because you're smarter.
Maintenance of the site. With all of the content being published each day, we need a bigger server to cope with the amount of data.
What do you know about servers and data, stupid? You should clean toilets, horseface. You should go clean toilets in public bathrooms, and that way you can get equal pay. Fucking asshole.
Be positive.
Be honest.
Illuminate.
Well, they have a nice looking website, and I guarantee you this website was designed by women only. I promise you this website was designed by a woman. Any feminist will readily admit that men have much greater upper body and just general strength than women do, which is why everybody gets all bent out of shape when I make threats like this. Hey, bitch! Come here, bitch! Everybody gets all bent out of shape when I do that. But I'll tell you one thing. The forces of evolution work a little bit differently, because they make your body stronger, but they don't affect your brain, because all brains are equal, as shown by science. Check it out. That's all I have to say. That's all I got for you today.
This book will offer girls a chance to see role models who look like them, understand that they have choices, let them shape their future through education and career goals, break down stereotypes of all sorts, find out about all types of careers at a young age, learn self-sufficiency, be able to critically think for themselves, especially related to stereotypes they see and hear about every day. Damn, that's a tall order. You sure you're going to be able to accomplish all that with one book? I think what's much more likely is the girls who end up reading this pamphlet and take it to heart are going to end up opening their legs pretty early in college. They're going to spend their freshman year of college not trying so hard in class and spending a lot of time thinking about boys. That's the way it goes. I'm sorry, man. Okay? I seen it. I know. I've been there. All right? I saw what was happening. All right? They're not. An 18-year-old girl doesn't go to school and do this. Oh, I better study real hard and get really good at what I'm doing so I can make a lot of money. They don't do that. They go like this. Oh, yeah! Yay! Woo! That's year one. Then year two, they do this. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. My dad's gonna kill me. And then year three, they go, I'm in my third year and I haven't even picked a major. My dad's gonna be so mad. I better study. Okay. And then they get, they make it out. Okay, they make it out alive for various reasons. The coursework is, you can't go around failing girls. That's sexist. Anyway, whatever. Well, who knows? I can't really, whatever. Time for the belt. Angela Benke. Angela Benke, it's time for the belt. I'm sorry. I got it. Hold on. Hey, Joel, can you call for Uncle Cornrows Sam Wallace? Joel, call him. Hey, Uncle Cornrows Sam Wallace, we got this garage. We got this lady out here saying she's too good for a belt whooping. What are we gonna do about that? I'll tell you what we gonna do about that. We gonna give her the belt, you see? Ain't nothing that can be solved by a good old belt whooping, girl. Now, take your drawers down. Angela, why are you trying to steal your daughter's innocence? You can't be telling no girl that she going under gobba de goop de boop da. This how they break dancing down back in the day. Back in the day, you see. That young boy, baby. Now your youngster better pull his pants up. I'm back to school. Shit. Now, Angela, this is a dance. I call it the belt dance. You might want to take notice and pay attention. Because nothing can be solved by a good old belt. Now that's how we did it back in the day. You understand me, boy? You didn't think your grandpappy could get busy like that? Boy, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. John.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Why can't it be like that anymore? Why does it have to be these like bull dykes bum rushing the stage talking about a moment of silence for some big gorilla thug? Why? I want my Chris Tucker, okay? Now that's how you drive! That's how you drive! I want to go back to that. Alright, whatever. Well, when we have the, when the Black Lives Matter movement gets their ethno-state, and it's all bordered off so that us whiteys can't get in, we'll watch that type of stuff on TV. Anyway, a bit more about Princess Alexis. Princess Alexis is a smart, interesting person who just wants to contribute more to her kingdom than hosting fancy tea parties. But where will she start? Will she be discouraged by those around her? Follow her adventure as she goes to college, learns about architecture, and uses her brain to help others in need. Along the way, she'll overcome obstacles and realize she can do anything she sets her mind to. Kids will relate to her grit and altruism as they root for her to accomplish her dream. The one thing I'll say about that is, if the architecture, okay, you picked architecture. Architecture is like, if you aren't possessed by monomania, by single-mindedness, if you aren't like a serious, what are you doing? What are you clicking on your chest? Is that tape? If you aren't architecture, you can't just go, ooh, architecture looks fun. I'm going to help the world with my architecture. The people who are good with architecture and successful with things that are that complex and that, or anything, to be successful at anything cerebral and heavy. Okay, I mean, you can volunteer at a soup kitchen and be good at that, I guess, that's something, but if you want to be good at something that fucking matters, you have to put in mad work. You have to put your nose to the grindstone for thousands of hours, dude. Okay, Princess Alexis, you can't, that's the female, I don't want to be sexist anymore. But that's kind of like a female, that's something I noticed more with females, okay, the female mindset is that they like the, look, in order to accomplish your dream, sometimes that involves being in a 250 square foot apartment with no social life and no money and being like this. Like sometimes you have to, sometimes a lot of success is being like this. While everyone else around you is having fun and being social and whatever. The $250 reward, she's got the $500 reward, she's got the $1,000 reward, aka the family and my boyfriend send me money reward, which 2 people got. And she gets, you get the kitchen sink with this one. But you get a special bicycle tour of New York City, plus she'll hand deliver a message to someone in the Middle East or Europe while she's traveling, as long as it's along her path. And you get a private performance, blah blah blah, and shabba da 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 da. Okay, you get everything with $1,000 for her. She's cheap. She'll give you everything.
Now let's check out what she wants to do. She wants to bike. She wants to perform. She wants to teach. She wants to research. She wants to document. She wants to come home and then.
It's like Degrassi Tyson says, we're made to start stuff, man. We're made to start stuff, okay? And we're here because our ancestors, they biked, they performed, they teach, they researched, they documented, they came home, and they created. That's what it's all about, baby. That's how mankind is going to claim his destiny. Her destiny in the stars is she's going to bike, perform, teach, research, document, come home, and create. This is the best thing ever. This is awesome! Awesome!
Thinks you're awesome. That you are awesome. You're an awesome person.
I think I talked about that somewhere else, but the word awesome is supposed to be reserved for things that inspire awe, such as a tornado, or a earthquake, or a waterfall, or maybe a rainbow, maybe seeing the galaxy.
Seeing the Milky Way, if you go out into the fields at night and you see the Milky Way.
Those things are awesome, but a bicycle trip is not awesome, okay? A bicycle trip is regular, is fun, but it's not something that has value for other people, so you really shouldn't talk about it. Maybe you mention it. Maybe someone says, how'd your day go? Oh, I went on a bicycle trip. It was fine. How was your day? That's it. That's where you should stop that, okay? You don't need to tell everybody all the details about the bicycle trip. I want you to get out of my face, go do something, okay? It's definitely not awesome. Solo bicycle tour through Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia that includes fucking, come on, man. Yeah, I'm sure people in the Middle East, Europe too, are going to get a lot out of your plays and your storytelling workshops. That's exactly, yes. The cultural rift that you are about to attempt to span, I can just tell that you're going to be successful, because there's nobody that needs a storytelling workshop more than the Middle East. Riding a bicycle alone through foreign lands at the mercy of geography. And I bet this bitch is one of these, sorry, pardon my language. The only reason I call her a bitch is because I know that she's going to prove me wrong and show me exactly what a stupid man I am.
Hey, now, Mom! Mom? Can I make a little video? Can you don't come in here, okay? I'm making a little video. Is that okay with you? Or do you want me to stop? It's not filthy, don't worry. Okay, alright. I'll close the door.
She probably gets all bent out of shape when people tell her that a girl riding a bicycle alone through the Middle East is dangerous. That's probably, she takes that personally. That's an anti-feminist thing right there. I'm a stupid man. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb man, and I mansplain too much. but it's not dangerous. I think that women should ride bicycles through the Middle East alone all the time. At the mercy of geography, weather, and people is one of the most vulnerable ways to travel, and in my experience, I have discovered thrilling connections I believe are worth creating from and sharing with the rest of the world. Now that's a sentence! That is a $10 sentence. A storyteller and a playwright, her plays are worth your attention. If you had a block of time, and in this block of time, you were thinking to yourself that you were going to enjoy a play, you could go with something tried and true. You could go with an established playwright, well-reviewed and sounds good. Or you could go with
Monica Hunkin.
And what a regal last name, Hunkin. She comes from good stock. The name like Hunkin, you know that she is one of the good ones. She's just going to deliver the most bang for your buck with Hunkin. You know what? I gotta go have a snack before I read this sentence. I know it's going to be good. If my mom poisoned me, I would not be surprised, and I don't think I would blame her either. I wouldn't hold it against her if my mom wanted to poison me. I get it. She's playing the silent game. She's giving me the silent treatment. Because she knows that I like to go for the reaction. Because she knows that's what the fans want. Give the fans what they want, Mom! Alright, let's go with this sentence right here. And this sentence is a sentence that's legendary. This sentence is going to go down in the history books. Riding a bicycle alone through foreign lands at the mercy of geography, weather, and people is one of the most vulnerable ways to travel, and in my experience, I have discovered thrilling connections I believe are worth creating from and sharing with the rest of the world. That's like the Voight Kampf test in Blade Runner when they're testing to see if the androids, whether they're human or not. That's a sentence you feed an artificial intelligence, and depending on what you get back from it, you can determine whether or not it's sentient. Although this tour is vast in its scope, the main theme I am exploring is the power shift in Middle Eastern countries. I will collect stories of personal experiences and revolutions from local citizens and activists. Power in countries that are developing new methods of renewable energy, and also those countries that are losing their homes to global warming. In these countries, I will document the culture that was built on a dying landscape. Fuck, man. She's fucking really drinking the punch here.
Swallow.
Oh, man. MonicaHunkin.com.
If I'm going all the way to the Middle East, the land my country is famous for demonizing, bombing, and stealing from, I have to see this land. I have to see its people. And what are you kidding me? I have to do it on a bicycle.
Half of this is just the fact that the bicycle seat, the vibration is like, it's sexually stimulating. I'm sorry to say it, but that's half the thing with girls on bicycles. It's not that they like speed, okay? Oh my god, man, why are there still people in the audience? Holy shit. Oh man, that's her real face. She's manic depressive.
Agent Blondie of Arabia, your primary mission as bicycle ambassador throughout the tour has begun. There will be no more familiar faces, no meals provided, no hotel services, just you, your bicycle, and your discomforting American optimism. President, good? Oh yes? Yes, good President, good. So, you, a crazy American girl who wants to bicycle across Egypt. What's wrong with you? Yes, Arab, bad. Why? Hello, what is your name? Ada, I love you.
You are unlike the other Russian tourists. You took the difficult path.
Well, at least we know she's fucked a lot. Here's a comment. What fresh coonery is this? Monica Hunkin replies, no coonery involved or intended. Well, she likes the feeling of a bicycle seat between her legs, and she's fucked a lot, which is when a girl acts like that, it's because she's fucked a lot. Anyway, I can create pieces for American audiences in hopes that the intimacy of personal narrative will have a part in dismantling the abysmal lack of understanding of Middle Eastern and other cultures. I don't think we need to understand Middle Eastern and other cultures any more than we already do, okay? I'm sorry, man. We understood it, okay? We understood other cultures in the past. We found the best pieces, okay? Native Americans, thank you for the tobacco. Chinese, thank you for your food. We got all the best pieces. of other cultures. The other stuff, ritual rape and killing dogs and living in feces, leave that out. We don't need that, okay? We don't need to understand that, okay? We don't need to understand stoning women to death. All these other things that, you know, I admit that I don't understand. I don't want to understand. We don't need to understand. It's not an abysmal lack of understanding. Using computers and driving cars and not being whipped for wearing a certain length skirt, that's better. It's better that way. It's better, okay? It's better.
It gets better.
It is better this way. We don't need to bring more of that shit in here. We have enough shit here as it is. Leave the shit out. That's what I have to say, okay? And I'm Dennis Leary. And if you're not a Boston firefighter like me, prospective husbands are not going to be impressed by how well-traveled you are, okay? If you want to date like a metrosexual bitch, then yeah, you'll find somebody who's like, oh, she's awesome. My girlfriend's so awesome. She's been to Thailand and India on a bicycle. She's awesome. But a real man, a man who will protect you and help you raise children and raise healthy children who are ready to face the future, you're not going to find that by bragging about it everywhere you've been on your fucking bicycle. Monica, you should start bragging about how good you are at cooking, how docile you are, how you'll take care of your man and not talk back to him. And these are things that I think will help you in the future. That's my 2 cents. Monica Hunkin. Get that last name changed right away. Don't even think about hyphenating it. Monica Hunkin Hyde. I don't like that. Like a new flavor of toffee, a score bar of Clark. Well, I think this just goes to show you that everything that comes out of Brooklyn, New York is a piece of shit and should be atom bombed to hell.
Thank you for watching another Jewish Gold State production.
So you have the downhill. In the uphill, the turbo cars have a bit more power. They'll beat you every time. In the downhill, however, you got your lightweight Hachiroku, for example. Pulling drifts like that. Bang, every time. Get a gutter drift, gutter drop. Oh yeah, amazing. Beat that Skyline, no problem. You might have a Skyline, Nissan GTR, aka Godzilla. You got a Hachiroku. I've taken all kinds of challenges. I had Akita from the Red Suns in the yellow RX-7 FD chassis. We also had the white FC RX-7. FC and FD are for the chassis of the car. It's car stuff, you wouldn't know about it. Doesn't matter though. Car stuff. Anyway. KSTV. End of project. Thanks for watching. Wind power, alternative energy. Check it out. Whoa, cool. Oh my god! Man, okay? Holy shit. What the fuck? That was cool, man. You just saw firsthand what wind power is capable of.